Hello friends, myself Professor Joshi VM from Arsus Technical Campus, Chas, Ahmednagar. Today we have to solve the numericals of three-phase transformer. So we start our first numerical. A 10 kVA 440 upon 110 volt two-winding transformer is connected as a step down 550 upon 440 volt auto transformer. Compare the volt ampere rating of the auto transformer with that of the original two winding transformer and calculate inductively and conductively supplied power. So this is our numerical and we have to calculate the inductively and conductively supplied power. So for that we have to write down the given data. The given data is we have given kVA equals to 10. We have given V1 equals to 440 volt. After that V2 equals to 110 volt and the auto transformer is 550 upon 440 volt. This is our given data and we have to find out the volt ampere rating, second inductively and conductively supplied power. So first of all we have to write a primary winding current of two winding transformer. So first of all we have to find out primary winding current of two winding transformer. Primary winding current of two winding transformer. For that we have to use the formula of I1 equals to kVA into 10 raised to 3 upon V1. So we know the value of kVA is 10 into 10 raised to 3 and 10 raised to 3 means 1000 divided by value of V1 is 440. After calculating it we will calculate the value of I1 is 2.2727 ampere. Okay, this is our I1 value. By same way we have to calculate the value of I2 and the value of I2 equals to 10 into means kVA into 10 raised to 3 upon V2 and the value of kVA is 10 into 1000 divided by the value of V2 is 110 and I2 is equals to 90.90 ampere. Okay, this way we have find out the I1 and value of I2. After that we have to calculate kVA rating of auto transformer. kVA rating of auto transformer. kVA rating of auto transformer. Therefore V1 I1 equals to, we know the value of V1 is 550 into 22.72 and the V1 I1 equals to 12.496 kVA. This is our V1 I1, that means kVA rating of the auto transformer. After that we have to calculate the percentage increase in kVA rating of auto transformer. Therefore percentage increase in kVA rating of auto transformer equals to V1 I1 upon kVA into 100, and we will get 12.496 upon kVA is 10 into 100, and the final answer is 124.96%. Okay, this is our percentage increase in kVA. Okay, after that we have to calculate the power transfer inductively. So power transfer inductively equals to input into bracket 1 minus k equals to 124496 into bracket 1 minus 0.8. K is our equals to, and we will get the power transfer inductively. By calculating it we will get 2499.2 kVA. This is our power transfer inductively. After that we have to calculate the power transfer conductively. Power transfer conductively equals to input into K equals to 12,496 into 0.8. K value of K is 0.8, and the answer is 9,996.8 kVA. This is our power transfer conductively. So this is the end of our numerical. Here we find out the volt ampere rating and inductively and conductively supplied power. Okay, this way we have to find out another numerical, and another numerical is a three-phase delta star connected 11 kV by 400 volt 50 Hz transformer takes a line current of 5 ampere when secondary load of 0.8 lagging power factor is connected. Determine each coil current and output of the transformer. So we have to find out the each coil current and output of transformer, means I1 I2 and output of transformer. Okay, so to solve this type of numerical we have to write first of all the given data. Okay, so write down the given data, and the given data is voltage of line 1, that means VL1 equals to 11 kV, comma VL2 equals to 400, IL1 equals to 5 ampere, and power factor is given 0.8 lagging. Okay, lagging. So first of all we have to calculate the secondary phase voltage VPH2. VPH2, and the formula for VPH2 is VL2 divided by root of 3, and the answer is 400 divided by root of 3 equals to 230.94 volt. This is our VPH 2. After that, we have to find out the line current. Line current. For the line current, we know that IL1, line current 1 is given is 5 ampere. So the IPH1 equals to IL1 divided by root 3, line current upon root 3. By putting all the values, we will get 5 upon root 3 equals to 2.89 ampere. After that, we have to calculate the transformation ratio K, that is IPH1 upon IPH2. Okay, VPH is equals to VPH2 upon VPH1. So IPH2 equals to, by simplifying this, we will get IPH1 into VPH1 upon VPH2. Put all the values, we will get 2.89 into 11000 upon 230.94, and by solving this we will get IPH2 equals to 137.65 ampere. This is our IPH2. This way we have to calculate the secondary connected in star. Secondary connected in star. Therefore, IPH2 equals to IL2 equals to 137, because in the star connection the line current and phase current are equal. Therefore, we have to find out the output. Find out the output of transformer. Output of transformer. For that, output equals to root 3 into VL2 IL2 into cos of phi. We have given cos phi is 0.8 lagging, so put all the values. Root 3 into 400 into 137.65, and the cos phi is 0.8. So by calculating this, we will get the answer is 76,293.37 watt, but this is only in watt. So for writing kilowatt, we have to divide it by 100, and we will get 1000. We will get 76.29 kilowatt. This is our output of transformer, and The final answer is output of transformer is 76.29. Okay, I hope you understand this numerical. Thank you.